Hello, friends. It is good to be together. I have a story to share with you this week about the sense of love, of God, of the divine that lives inside of each of us. This week in church, we are talking about our frailty, or the ways that we in our human bodies are fragile and sensitive to the world around us, whether it is the feelings or more physical things like diseases and injuries, and how acknowledging or naming this truth that we are indeed fragile people can help us to grow spiritually, can help us to open our hearts to other people in a way that helps us connect to them and increases the amount of love in the world. So the story is called God is in Each One of Us. Once there was a boy named Svet Taiketu who went away to school to learn all about God. When he came back home, his father could see that although he had learned many things, there were still some very important things that he did not yet understand. When his father told him that there was more to learn, Svet Taiketu said, "Please, Father, teach me." And his father said, "So be it, my son." His father said, "Go bring me a fig from that large tree over there." And so he ran to pluck a fig and brought it to his father, saying, "Here it is, sir." His father said, "Cut it in two." So he cut the fig in half, saying, "Father, I have done as you asked." Then his father said, "What do you see in that fig?" And he answered, "All these little tiny seeds." And father said, "Cut one of those tiny seeds in two." So the seeds were really, really teeny tiny, about this size. See these are mustard seeds, teensy tiny little seeds. So his father said, "Cut one of these seeds in two." And then he asked, "What do you see now?" Svet Taiketu answered, "Nothing at all." And his father said, "Son, I want you to know something. I want you to know that even though you can't see it, there is an unseen power in that seed. This power can grow such a teensy tiny little seed into a great tree. Just like that big tree over there where you got the fig. And the unseen power that is in that seed is the same power that is in the whole world. That power is God. That power is spirit. And God's spirit power is in you too." When Svet Taiketu heard his father's words, he felt both very small and very big. To think that such a wonderful power could be in him. He asked his father to teach him more about the spirit power of God that was in him. And his father did. And Svet Taiketu learned that even though this spirit power can't be seen by other people, by our ordinary eyes. We can see it with our inner eye. It is there in such mysteries as growing and loving. And that spirit power is in each and every one of us. It is in everyone here at the Elliott Church. It is in everyone in Natick and in Wellesley and in the state of Massachusetts. It is in everyone in my state. It is in everyone in the United States. It is in everyone, each and every person in the whole world. The end. The end. So, Sveta Kesu's father taught him a really important lesson when he asked him to cut the fig in half and then to take one of the tiny seeds and also cut that in half. And that important lesson is that we have power, the power of God or the power of spirit in us. And so even though we come to this earth, we're born in these fragile human bodies. And that sometimes can be scary. We might be afraid of growing old or getting hurt or getting sick. And one of the ways that we can remind ourselves of the power that is in us is to remember that it is not our bodies alone. It is something beyond, something sacred and holy and powerful and strong that connects us with all of life. And so even though our bodies might be fragile, we have a deep power in each of us that binds us together in love. And so this week I invite you to notice when you might feel some of that sacred power in yourself, or maybe if you can notice it in somebody else. And I look forward to hearing what you notice, and I will commit to noticing that myself as well. So I hope you each have a wonderful week, and I wish you many blessings. And please know that you can reach out to me or to any one of us at the church, on the church staff at any time. We are here for you, and we are sending you so much love.